Detective Conan, also known as Case Closed, is a manga series that Gasho Ayama created. It was later adapted into an anime by the same name that began airing in 1996. The show is still going strong, with it being ongoing with over 1,000 episodes as of 2021. TMS Entertainment is currently animating the series. Also, just a quick mention that I'll be talking about the first arc of Conan, from the 7 arcs in the series that exists. Shinichi is a high school detective, or he was a high school detective. While eavesdropping on a crime, he was forced to consume an experimental drug by a secretive group called the Black Organization. The drug turned him into a kid. Now he's solving cases with Kogoro Mori until eventually he could get more information about this Black Organization that drugged him. Shinshi is a brilliant detective that can solve and quickly analyze any case. He is the father of a well-known novelist and wants to become a detective. Run is the daughter of Kogoro, who is known as a great detective. She has a love interest with Shinshi but doesn't know that Conan is Shinji, but does have some suspicion from time to time. She seems to behave like a parent when she's with Conan. Kogoro is a detective that runs a detective business and is well known for solving every case, even though Conan solves them. He's also the father of the kind and passionate Run. He is reckless, tends to blame people with little evidence, and assumes the most basic facts. Hiroshi Agasa is an engineer and inventor of certain items for Conan, making valuable tools that help Conan solve cases. He also assists Conan with finding information for the cases that Conan tries to solve. Hiroshi is one of the only characters that knows Shinji's Conan's true form. He is very proud of the inventions that he makes and is caring for everybody around him. The Detective Boys are a group of young kids, including Conan, that try to solve cases. The group consists of Ayuma Yoshida, who brightens up the team's mood, Mitsuhiko Tsuburaya, the nerd of the team, and Genta Kojima. I like this group as they are entertaining to watch their wild journeys of solving cases. Every time I see an episode about them, it gets me excited to see what they will do in the following situation they come across. The openings are absolutely astonishing to listen to, that I felt it has to be a sin to skip them. My favorite one by far is the second opening, and it sounds similar to Steins Gate with having a time theme when I hear it. This one is one of the best soundtracks I've listened to when exploring the dark depths of anime. I love the mix of jazz that has been attached to the series. My favorites are Run's theme and Feel Your Heart, the second opening. They are some of my favorites I have listened to in any anime. With the soundtrack to me, it makes me feel like I'm solving a case instead of Conan. And speaking about Conan, I love his voice in the series. It's enjoyable and cute to listen to. The animation and art of the openings were also excellent. The art style felt different from other animes, like the excellent character designs with big ears, and the 90s aesthetic also added to the great art style. There were many significant cases in the first arc of Conan, like Caught Up with the Great Detective, 2 murder cases, the Black Organization 1 billion yen robbery case, and the mysterious mole alien case. But when I saw the episode Conan vs. Kaito Kid, when I was halfway through it, I already knew that this was my favorite episode by far. The episode features a new character named Phantom Thief, or Kaito Kid, a notorious thief that can steal anything he puts his mind on. He is by far my favorite character in the series. I just like how he looks with his mysterious entrance and his intelligence and unique skills. I also noticed 2 animes about him called Magic Kaito 1412 and a Special Magic Kaito, which I hope to make a video on in the future. This case is a 2-parter about Kaito's first appearance and protecting a black star from Kaito's hands. Conan tries to help catch this thief while trying to save the black star. This episode was the best I've seen from this arc because of the antagonist Phantom Thief. When I saw Conan going against Kaito, it reminded me of Death Note with Light vs. L. So far in the series, Conan vs. Kaito Kid is my favorite episode so far. The first arc of Conan was very fun to watch, with many unique and interesting cases. I enjoyed Conan's animation, art, and storyline, with Shinshi being drugged and figuring out who or what this black organization is. I give the first 128 episodes of Detective Conan a 7 out of 10, and I'm looking forward for more Conan in the future. If you have a lot of time on your hands, I highly recommend giving this a try and maybe even end up getting up to date with the series. And since it's mainly episodic, I recommend watching a case a day so you don't get burned out of the series quickly.